My computer hates me. And I'm not just saying that either. For those of you who don't know, I record and have recorded pretty much every one of my videos on my laptop, which is not exactly a strong gaming computer. It's just a plain old laptop. It's just, what I used during college for writing my papers on Microsoft Word and all that sort of good stuff. So it's not exactly a strong thing that I'm using, and I only use the freest of free recording and editing software because I don't really have the resources to be jumping in and creating something, super expensive or super over the top. So yeah, that is why, if anybody's wondering, quality might not be the best on some of the videos and why I don't have fancy transitions or intros or anything like that. It's because I'm pretty much working with what I have on hand. But normally that's just well and good, and only occasionally are my videos destroyed after I've recorded them, which brings me to the other day. There's some lava. I had just finished recording episode 3 for BunchaSquares Season 3, and it was amazing. I got a lot of stuff done, and I was able to build some crazy cool stuff, and I made a lot of progress. I recorded off and on for about 8 hours that day, and I got done with it. I got about halfway through editing it, and just all of a sudden, it was gone. The file was gone. The program wouldn't recognize anything that I had done. It didn't save anything. So I lost all of my video progress, and I'd done a lot of crazy cool things. I defeated the Ender Dragon. I'd gone and respawned it and defeated the Ender Dragon and got incredibly lucky with my looting. And because of the data packs and the way those are functioning right now, I actually got 4 Ender Dragon eggs from that. I went and visited the shopping district and got a whole ton of iron. I organized my ender chest, and I started real work on the base back here. And I didn't get to show you guys any of my progress, any of the problems I had, any of the creative things that were happening, but I do get to show you them now. And I think this looks amazing. I'm really pleased with the way this is coming together. I'm just hyped about it. And I'm really bummed that I didn't get to show you guys this as I was building it. But like I said, that's what you get with the free software. And I think if the past is any indicator, it may have been because my actual recording that I went to edit was over 30 minutes long, and that for some reason seems to be the cutoff where issues start happening. So if you notice, once again, that some videos are going to be shorter than others, please understand that this is just because I'm currently working with a setup that kind of sucks. So anyhow, guys, without further ado, that has kind of been my explanation for where episode 3 is. This is not going to be episode 3. I stubbornly refuse to record an episode 3. This is now episode 4. Get used to it. I've got to tell you, there are some really cool projects that are in the making in this world right now. There's some crazy stuff planned with the Nether. I believe there's going to be like a full Nether hub planned out with all of these portals linked up as designed, and hopefully that's going to be super cool. I think what it's going to be is sort of like it's going to be like a railroad station or something like that, a subway station really, and there's going to be all sorts of links off into the distance to places, which I think could be super cool. We're kind of going to have to see how that all pans out. But I'm over here because I want to take you into the shopping district, which has been absolutely booming. I've never seen something like this. Just look at it. This is crazy. We've got like a circus tent, and I'm just going to try and take you through a few of these things. I'm not sure what this shop is. It was still... Oh, it's a wool shop. Oh, well, that is awesome. Okay, I actually do need some wool here, so I may need to go and get my diamonds, light gray wool. That's great. I think that's what I'll probably be using. We've got a panda shop. This is a quartz shop here. We've got a redstone shop, which I am working with Master Shrill to help fill. And as you can see here, we're selling redstone. This might be a little bit much per diamond, but who knows? People have already been buying observers, it looks like. And I have already... Oh, okay, I've already helped stock the dispensers. I'm not sure what the price is on those either. And then we have other redstone components coming soon. So that is super amazing and cool. And over here, we have Felchum. Yes, I got Felchum's name correct. Oh, hey, I am on fire. Hello. We got Felchum's name correct, and he has been an absolute tear. Him and that annoying one have been building these crazy cool buildings here. This, I believe, is the fire station out of whatchamacallit? Out of wow, Ghostbusters. And honestly, warehousing coming soon. You know what? I think they would be amiss if they didn't make this a slime shop or like a funny mob drop shop, because I mean, Slimer, come on. If this was a slime shop and you had Slimer in there, I would be absolutely over the moon. That is hilarious. But over here we've got the dye and log shop, which I think is looking super... Oh, there's a cat! It doesn't have a name yet. I might have to go and name it or something. Yeah, this shop looks super cool. If you come through here, it hasn't opened yet, which is why it's got all this... all the doors are barred up and whatnot. But yeah, that looks super neat. I love that. I love that. I don't know what this is supposed to be yet. It hasn't been completed. This is Falchum's... Whoops. This is Falchum's fancy items shop. The elytra and the everything. He's selling mending and unbreaking elytra for 45 diamonds. That's a little steep for me right now. I don't have a ton of diamonds to my name. And shulker boxes for 8 diamonds each, which is also a little steep, but it's... wow, I'm going to do that a lot, aren't I? But it's making a profit. So, anyway, I think that's super cool. I Am on Fire has created a shop over here. Over here we've got a bone shop, which is kind of cool. There's stacks of bones for a diamond apiece. And then over here we have Ben's and Bee's Bakery, which is specializing in all sort of sweet goodness. We've got cookies, we've got bread, we've got a beehive with 3 bees, which is, honestly, 32 diamonds is a steal for that, and I'm surprised that it's still there. We've got honey blocks, we've got honeycomb blocks, and then we have pumpkin pie and cake. So this is sort of like a fun bakery. I'll just put a torch there for no reason. And yeah, the shopping district is just taking off. It's amazing to see what people are doing with this. Felchum's also gone and cleared away a lot of this mountain here, which is quite an undertaking already. I have not gotten around to making my own shop at this point. Whoa, we got a bit of a lag there as John Deacon's Afro spawned in. And he kind of spawned in crushed on the floor. Sup? Hello. That is funny. Okay, so I haven't made a shop yet, like I was saying, but I do have a location set aside for my terraforming shop, which will be coming at some point later this season once I've made enough progress on my base. I want to at least get a nice storage system set up, and maybe the interiors of a few of those buildings completed. But this entire back area here, I'm planning on terraforming, maybe creating a couple of different biomes, and then having the shop out over here where you can actually, you know, leave me a note and say, hey, what would the price on this be? So it's not going to be a set priced thing. It's going to very much be dependent on what people want me to build. So that is about where we stand as of this episode. Things have taken off like crazy, and I am so absolutely jazzed about this. This is ridiculously cool. I'm hyped to the heavens. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, anyways, I'm going to continue on here and go back to my base real quick and show you what we plan on doing today. Okay, so right now we are headed down to Y22 over here. Oh wait, is this Y22? Okay, I am right where I need to be. Oh, there we are. Oh, look at this though. I have a pair of cave spider spawners, and that will be perfect, because I need a lot of string for a lot of bows to make a lot of... Get out of here. To make a lot of dispensers. I think that will be a key thing in the redstone shop that I'm working on. So, let me just fill this hole in, because we don't need to go down any further. We've actually made it to our destination. Okay, so I've gone and I've hollowed out the area that is going to be needed for this double spawner. I'm just really excited about this, honestly. I haven't done just a good plain Jane spawner since Season 1. Did I do anything in Season 2? I don't think I did. Some other people had a skeleton spawner, but I don't think I ever got around to making one myself. So, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it the maximum possible spawn area, and I'm going to mark that out really quick using the polished granite. And I think I'm going to be going a bit beyond what is technically possible, but that's okay because we're looking to get just a lot of stuff. And I'm going to move one back here because, as you can see, these guys aren't perfectly lined up. They're one block apart. So I'm going to make sure that we're still getting the maximum spawnage with a rectangular build, so I don't have to do any sort of funky oddball building there. Okay, there we go. Oh no, we've got one brick left in the wall. No! Oh, I thought I'd gotten the last one. Anyways, so, yeah. This is now completely filled in, squared up, and now I just need to dig another 2 down, and we should have the spawning chamber just about set. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different from what I've been seeing online to do. I'm going to try and make it so I have a water source down here. It'll funnel all of the spiders to the middle here, and then maybe have a 3-wide trough that comes out of the center and pours the spiders down into here. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to deal with killing the spiders, if it's going to be manual, or if I'm going to have some sort of drop that doesn't normally work with spiders. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm kind of making this on the fly. Okay, so I've started the digging here. Oh, hello. So I've started the digging here, and already we're kind of running into the issue. Oh, that is a lot of garbage going on. That is a lot of garbage going on. Okay, let's not die here. So we've kind of got the issue of the floor does not seem to exist on this right now. So, yeah. That is a thing. Interesting. So, okay, I'm just going to need to be really careful excavating this out. Oh, jeez. Alright, this is going to be more involved than I thought it would be. While I'm thinking about it and clearing this out, I just wanted to say thanks, everybody. I've hit 41 subscribers, actually, since my last video. This season's already shaping up to be one of the more successful sets of series that I've done, honestly. Like, the first season was pretty good. But this is already... I've gained 4 or 5 new subscribers just since this season started. So thank you, guys. Honestly, it is nice to know that people actually enjoy these videos. I know I'm just kind of doing them for the fun of it. I'm not making a profit off of any of this, obviously, and it's kind of hard sometimes when I think I'm just wasting my time with it. So, thank you guys for actually watching and for actually, commenting and enjoying the videos. It really does mean something to me. So, yeah. Anyhow, thank you guys. I'm going to keep going on this, and I will get back to you in just a moment. Guys, I gotta say, I love the way this looks at night. This just looks so cool, and I'm so happy it's turning out this way. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm really happy with the way this season is just going so far. Everybody's building some crazy cool stuff that they want to build. There's projects popping up all over the place. There's actually a new project this season that a lot of people are going to be jumping on board for. I think it's called the Great Docks Project. And it's going to be converting most of the coastline of this island into a system of docks and ports and giant boats. And I'm going to be contributing a couple of them to the project. I've got some Viking longships that I'd like to make. And I've also got a cruise ship for villagers that I think I want to try and do. So yeah, there's all sorts of cool things to do with that. I am back up on the surface for a second because I want to make a few buckets. I'm going to need some buckets going into this whole thing. So, I'm going to grab those, and I will be right back with you. Okay, this is pretty much the entire design, all set and done, really. I mean, this is going to be, hopefully, fairly efficient. I'm not entirely sure, but what I've done here is I've created this little catch area, and I don't think cave spiders can get through half-block tall areas. If they do, then I might be in for a little bit of a time, but they should just kind of come down here, crawl up the walls, and get caught in this half-block space. I'm gonna double-check that before I do anything stupid, though. Okay, yeah, they do get through half-block spaces, so this would have been a disastrous idea if I'd have decided to do that. So, instead, I'm going to make some iron trapdoors. That should do everything we need it to do, so that should block off the space and just give me enough space from them to be safe. So, let me see. Alright, and just like that, we have this thing all squared away. Now the only thing left to do is kind of go a little ham on the torch removal. So I should be good now, I think, to just come in here and start punching the torches out. I have a nice hopper system laid out, and hopefully that should be good. I know there's probably going to be an issue with spiders sticking to the walls of the spawner, but there's only so much I can do about that. Spiders are just notoriously sticky. So, I'm going to try and mitigate that just a little bit. Oh, goodness sakes. There's already spiders spawning all over the dang place. No, get out. Get out, get out, get out. And I block that up. And I think we should be good. Alright. This thing should be working just fine. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's a problem. That is a problem. Okay, so they're climbing up in there, and I can't have that happening. Okay, wow, this thing is pooping out spiders at an increasing rate of speed. This is just getting kind of crazy, actually. I was not expecting it to be this efficient. Goodness sakes. Wow. So I think my homebrew here has worked out fairly well. We've already got 3 cave spiders' heads, and a bunch of string and eyes. Obviously, the eyes are useless, and I can't think of a good use for it, but I've essentially made myself a spider farm, and a wool farm, and an XP farm, and all of those good things in one. So, I mean, it's not a fast wool farm, but look at this, cave spider heads. I think if I'm able to farm enough of those, that might be what my Vikings wind up being, is spider people. I don't know, that could be kind of fun. And then I could have, like, Spider-Man up on the rooftop somewhere doing Spider-Man things. I think that could be kind of funny. But anyhow, guys, this is coming along quite well. I think I'm going to AFK here. Well, not really AFK, but I'm going to sit here for a while, see how many spiders we can get, and then we will move on to the next thing. Okay, so I've been here for about 5 minutes. I've got all sorts of string already. I might be able to sell string, and Master Shrill has actually come on, and I have gotten a cut from the redstone shop, which I believe right now is 25% since I'm helping to stock 2 out of the 8 items in the store. So that is awesome. Yeah, and I've already got, how many, 9 heads? That is fantastic. I think I've found what my Vikings will be. They will be cave spider people, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, and I'd love instead to do something with either villagers or with, I don't know, with pillagers even. If we get a pillager farm up and going at some point, then I'll do that, but for right now, I think they'll do nicely as spider people. Oh, that's just kind of gross, but I'm going to keep going here for a little bit, and then, yeah, we'll jump into the next thing. Alright, so I've only been here for another maybe 10 minutes, and I've already got a ton of stuff. We've got 16 spider heads. We've had a ton of string, a bunch of which is in my chest right now, or in my inventory, rather. And this thing just keeps spitting out spiders. There are a few things where items get stuck up top, and that's to be expected with something like this. Come on, pick up those items. Okay. But, yeah, honestly, I could not be more pleased with this. Alright. I think I'm going to take a break right there, and I'm going to go up back to the surface. Man, I should fix that corner, though. That is a bit of a doozy. Alright, so a large portion of the reason that I was making that whole farm area was so that I could get more bows, because I need more bows to make more dispensers. And dispensers are a pain because you have to make them one at a time, but I have enough redstone and enough good stuff that I think it shouldn't be a problem. I'm going to just go and make and craft a whole bunch of bows. Okay, well that's a lot. That's a bunch of bows. And then I can just kind of plop them in the chest and keep on going, and then I should be able to make a ton of dispensers from that. Alright, so I have crafted up a full 48 dispensers, 16 droppers, and I still have a ton of materials left. I just think I need a bit more cobblestone, and I think I've been smelting all of my cobblestone up. Oops. Okay, well I've got some here. Well, there's a few. So I will be able to make a little bit more eventually. Oh, there's some redstone. But for right now, I think I'm going to call that quits on this project. I'm going to run over to spawn, stock up the redstone shop, and we should be good to go. So I've stocked some more dispensers and droppers. Shrill seems pleased with that. I'm not sure what price we're going to put on them. So that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, everything is going well here on the BunchaSquares SMP. And you know what? I think that means that it's time for me to call it quits for this episode, because I don't want to accidentally run my potato of the computer into the ground. So if you liked this episode, I know it was a little bit weird and I didn't get a whole lot done. Hopefully next one I should be able to focus back in on my main project for a while. But anyhow, guys, I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a comment and a subscribe, obviously, for sure. But anyhow, I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!